Welcome, it's your friendly neighborhood Badger here, and I'm back for a short video to gift you a wonderful gift from my community. ZEROZEROFOUR, a community member on Twitch, has created a really awesome Google Sheet, basically a shopping list for Archnemesis. If you're wanting to create really cool recipes and everything like that, this is going to be the sheet that's going to pretty much have everything that you do need. There's a link down below to this. It's a view only, but you can just make a copy yourself. It has a single script that you do need to authorize, so you can just click a button and clear if you want to just clear everything in it, but I'll talk about that in a second. And then I'm also going to talk about how I'm using it for a little bit of an experiment that we'll talk about in a later video once I've finished the experiment. But the spreadsheet looks a little something like this. In dark mode and in light mode, if you just open it up, it's just going to be right here. But this is the spreadsheet. This works in a really, really functional and easy to understand way. First of all, we have the recipes up the top that we want to be farming for. So you've got 4 because you can put 4 maximum in a map. So for the uniques that I'm trying to farm, it's Shikari touched, Kitava touched, Brine King touched, and Tukahama touched. And from the drop down, you can just select anything. If I select Bloodletter, it's just going to put Bloodletter right here because that's just a straight drop from Bloodletter. So it's just going to put it right at the front there and we can just tick that. But let's go for Shikari, shall we? So Shikari. Now, what you do from this point is if you tick any of these, this is basically telling the spreadsheet that you own this and that you don't need to farm it anymore. So what we're actually going to do is jump back over here. We're going to have a look in here. We're going to search for Shikari. And I've actually got some Droughtbringers right here. So what I want to do is I can tick Droughtbringer and everything before Droughtbringer to tell the spreadsheet that I already have Droughtbringer. What this is then going to do is tell you that in the drop list and in the build list, I'll talk about exactly what they mean, that it's going to tell you that you no longer need those parts. So the drop list is any part that drops from a map straight away and you don't need to combine. And the build list is any recipe that you need to combine to then be able to drop it. So now from ticking Malediction and Deadeye and ticking Droughtbringer, it's telling me that I needed 1 Malediction. I no longer need any more Maledictions and any more Deadeyes and no more Droughtbringers as well. So if I was to tick more, if I was to find out that I have a Gargantuan and I have a Bombardier and Overcharged, which I do, which I do right over here. If I go for Necromancer, I don't have the Necromancer recipe itself, but I do have Bombardier and Overcharged. It is then going to tell me that I don't need to pick up Bombardier and Overcharged. Well, I still need to pick up 1 Overcharged for another part of the recipe, but I still need to combine Necromancer here. I actually need 2 Necromancers. So that's how all of this works. Now, talking about the script, it's just these big buttons here: Clear Mod 1, Clear Mod 2, Clear Mod 3, and Clear Mod 4. If you have finished your recipes or you want to change it up, rather than opening a new sheet, you can just make sure that the script is authorized and run. You can just run Clear Mod, and then you select the next one again. So let's say Berserker, or let's say, I actually want to farm for another Tukahama touched right here, and it's going to give that to you. That's all I really have to say. I'll just finish off with a little bit of a spoiler alert of some unique stuff that I've been farming here, which is in this uniques tab right here. This is from 1 map of unique farming. We got a couple of big drops like the Asylum and the Cold Iron Point, but not big enough. So I'm going to be running a few more times of this massive recipe situation here to see if we can get any huge tier 0 ticket items. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Badger is out.